Good morning, students. I am Priya. You are watching EduStar Class 3 Science Lesson 2 Safety Part 3. In this session, we are going to revise this entire lesson and then we will complete the book exercise. Listen well. In between, I will ask you some questions you have to answer. Okay, sometimes while going to school, you find a traffic jam on the road. When you move a little ahead, you find that the jam is caused due to an accident between two vehicles. Accidents or any unforeseen mishappenings caused due to carelessness. They cause discomfort to the persons directly affected and also to many other people around them. Sometimes people get so severely hurt that they suffer throughout their life. Now look at this picture. Tick the one that shows safe behavior and cross that show unsafe behavior. Flying kite in terrace. Yes, it is not safe. Two children playing on the road. This too is not safe. A man wore helmet while riding bike. This is safe. Swimming in a pool without adults present. It's unsafe. Making a queue when boarding bus. It's safe. Using zebra crossing to cross the road. This too is safe. Accidents may occur in home also. We need to stay away from harm and injury even at home. Let's see some safety rules that keep us safe in home. We must keep things in their proper places. This helps to keep our home neat and tidy. Keeping things in their proper places prevents us from tripping over things. We should be careful while using sharp tools such as scissors. Mishandling these tools can cause cuts and wounds. We must not touch electrical switches, sockets, or wires with wet hands. We may get an electric shock. We must not touch hot pans, kettles, and heaters as it may cause burns. Then, the expired medicines should be thrown away. We must be careful while playing on the rooftop. We should not lean against the low protective wall along the edges of a roof. We may lose balance and fall down. We should not fly kites on the rooftop as we may fall down. We must be careful while walking on the wet floor. We may slip and fall. Now answer me. Should we light matchsticks for fun? No. Now see these pictures. Are these behaviors safe at home? No. Should we take medicines by our own? No. Where should you go if you want to fly kites? Yes, to the park or open space. Next, safety at school. We need to stay away from harm and injury at school. For that, we have to follow few safety rules to keep ourselves safe at school. We must keep our water bottles and bags in their proper places and not leave them on the floor as someone might trip over them and fall. We must not run in classroom, corridor or stairs. We must not stand or jump on chairs as we may fall and get hurt. When we are moving in a group in the school, we must walk in a queue. We should use sharpener to sharpen our pencils. We must not use blades or cutters as we can cut ourselves. If we get hurt, we must inform our teacher. We should not walk out of the school alone or with a stranger. Now tell me true or false. Okay. We must keep things in their proper places. Correct. True. We must touch electrical switches with wet hands. False. We must not run in the classroom, corridor and stairs. Correct. True. We must play with scissors. Correct. False. We must use sharpener to sharpen our pencils. True. Next, safety while walking on the road. We need to stay away from harm and injury on the road. For that, we have to follow some rules to keep ourselves safe on the road. So listen carefully. Always walk on the footpath and we should cross the road at the zebra crossing. A zebra crossing is an area of the road painted with broad white stripes where vehicles must stop if a person walking on the road wish to cross. Here, a person walking on the road is also called pedestrian. We can also cross the road at the traffic signals, subways and footbridges. Where such facilities do not exist, look for a safe place to cross. At the traffic lights, we have to cross only when the signal for pedestrians turns green. Do you know there is a difference between pedestrian signals and traffic signals? Pedestrian signals are meant for pedestrians. These help them to cross the road safely. These signals have only two colored lights. A red signal means don't walk and a green signal means walk. Traffic signals are meant for vehicles. These help the vehicles to avoid accidents and move smoothly on the road. These signals have three colored lights. Red means stop, yellow means wait, and green means go. And always remember, never cross a road at a corner or curve, as the riders taking a turn will not be able to see you in time. And never run across the road as you may slip and fall. Now try to find the road signs. This one, no horn. Railway track. Roundabout. Traffic signal ahead. Uneven road. Narrow bridge ahead. School zone. Speed breaker ahead. Now answer me. An underground passage is called? Correct. Subway. Which light at the traffic signal says stop? Yes, red. Which light at the traffic signal says go? Yes, green. Which light says to be ready? Yes, yellow. Now, an area of road painted with broad white stripes where vehicles must stop if pedestrians wish to cross the road. Yes, zebra crossing. Next is safety on the bus. We need to stay away from harm and injury on the bus. For that, we have to follow some certain rules to keep ourselves safe while on the bus. Most of you will come to school by school bus, isn't it? To catch the bus, we have to leave from our home well in time, so that you won't have to run to catch the bus. At the bus stop, always stand in the queue. Board the bus only after it has come to a complete halt. Don't rush in and don't push others. Don't shout or make noise in the bus, as it can distract the driver and lead to accidents. We should board or get down a bus only at the bus stop. Always hold onto the handrail if standing in a moving bus, especially on short turns. Don't travel standing or sitting on the footboard of the bus. Don't put any part of your body outside the moving or standing bus. Let's revise the safety rules to be followed in parks and playgrounds. We must wait for our turn on the swing. We must not stand in front of the swing. The moving swing may come and hit us. We should not push or pull anyone while playing on the seesaw or slide. We may hurt ourselves and others. Don't play games like hide and seek in dark, lonely places. Harmful insects hide in such places and they can sting you. Don't run on an uneven ground or you may fall down. Be careful while playing in a park or a playground having barbed wire fencing. Keep distance from the wire. Safety rules in the swimming pool. We must follow some safety rules to keep ourselves safe in the swimming pool. We should swim in the presence of an adult. We must use a swimming tube if we are a beginner. It helps us to stay afloat. Also, a beginner should practice towards the shallow end of the pool until he or she has become a confident swimmer. We should not push or pull anyone into the swimming pool. Now answer my question. We must not stand in front of a swing or a chair. Yes, swing. When do we board the bus? When it comes to a complete halt. Where do the beginners should always practice in a pool? Yes, in a shallow end. We must swim only in the presence of an adult. Now, we learned many safety rules, isn't it? Even after following the safety rules, accidents do happen. At such times, immediate help and care needs to be given to the injured person. That immediate help given to an injured person before the doctor's arrival is called first aid. If you get injured or somebody around you injured, immediately look for first aid. A box that contains things required to give first aid is called a first aid box. It contains things such as bandages, an antiseptic lotion, gauze, cotton, and a pair of scissors. Let's see some first aid tips that we should follow in such situation. Don't panic and keep calm. In case of small cuts and light wounds, clean the wound with an antiseptic lotion and then apply an antiseptic cream. If bleeding doesn't stop, tie a bandage or a clean cloth loosely over the wound. Keep the bleeding part of the body raised. Make the person lie down or sit in a relaxed position. If a person faints, don't crowd around them. Allow him to breathe in fresh air. In case of serious wounds, we must call the doctor immediately. Now answer me. An immediate help and care given to an injured person is called? Correct. First aid. What helps us to clean the wound and kill germs? Yes, antiseptic lotion. Now name the pictures given below. This one, first aid box, bandage, cotton roll. Okay, now let's complete the book exercise. Take your science book. Take lesson 2 safety. Turn page number 21. Look at this book exercise A. Tick the correct options and fill in the blanks. First one, we should not play a dash game. The answer is rough. 2. When on the road, always follow the dash rules. The answer is traffic. 3. We may get a or an dash
if we touch an electrical switch with wet hands? The answer is an electric shock. 4. We should use a or an dash to clean the wound. The answer is an antiseptic liquid. Next, exercise B. Write T for true and F for false statements. First one, we can bang doors and windows. The answer is false. 2. We should not take any medicine on our own. The answer is true. 3. We should stand and swing. The answer is false. 4. It is safe to play on the road. The answer is false. 5. We should play with sharp objects. The answer is false. 6. We should tie a clean bandage if a person is hurt. The answer is true. Now we have completed this lesson book exercise. No classwork for this lesson. Instead of that, read and learn the important points from this lesson. Parents, kindly guide your kids to complete this book exercise and send us the images of science book page number 19 and 21 through this mail ID. Now let's move to the BCS session. If your friend or teacher or anyone is asking you, is this your bag? Then how will you reply to them? If that bag is yours, you can reply them, yes, it is. If it is not, you can reply them, no, it is not. Now answer me, is this your bag? Yes, it is. No, it is not. If your mother is asking you, do you like this dress? You can reply her in 2 ways. Yes, I like this dress. No, I don't like this dress. Thank you, dear students.